Hi, welcome back to another one of my videos. I don't know why I'm touching my eye because I thought I might be wearing glasses, but no, I'm not wearing glasses today. So hey, welcome back to another one of my videos. I'm back. Yes, in case you're new to my channel, in case you're new to my channel, you might want to consider subscribing it. As and when I can, I'll try to do videos for you guys, and for all you good folks who have been with me for all this while. Thank you so much for all your support. I don't know why I can speak today, so pardon that. Now it's almost smack in the middle of a summer here in Japan. It's really hot. We're in like August here in Japan, 2024. Hope you guys are doing great from wherever you are. Today I have a very awesome product that I just want to do a video for you guys because this has been lying around my place for a couple of months now. So if I don't do a video on this, I can't use it. And apparently, so what exactly it is, you probably can see in the title. It's there's it's a little white box. It's called Unda, or English, maybe you call it Unda or something, but the Japanese pronunciation is Unda. What basically is this? This is basically a Japanese made in Japan Japanese what is that style of sandals. It's designed by this company called Goyemon, and it's made in Japan. So before I dive right into it, I just want to show you the box. This is how it looks like, white and gold, very simple box. So what exactly is this? If you want to do a little bit of research into Japanese footwear, basically if you go through all the information on Wikipedia, you probably can find three main forms of Japanese footwear, that traditional footwear, or like slippers or clogs or sandals that has been around for a very long time. And basically the first one you'll probably find is the guitar, which is like a wooden clogs, which is like a very casual, no nonsense slipper that's like a two teeth, some has one teeth, and there's a lot of variations for that, and that has been around for a very long time. And then the second one is probably the Setta, which is kind of more formal and more premium slippers, basically that it's used usually in winter to elevate the wearer of the snow, to keep their feet dry, and the clothes that they used to wear in the past, the long kimono, dry, elevated. That's called the setar. And then there's also the zori, which is a straw sandals, very casual, that a lot of Japanese people used to wear in summer. So basically what this product that I'll be talking about, the Unda sandal is I have a pair of like my personal own, what is that? I would say this is more like a Setta, kind of like a more premium snow slippers. This is my personal one. It was given to me when we got married many years ago from my in-laws. I've been wearing it for as and when I can. There's a middle section here is made of wood. There's a little like a cushion at the bottom made of usually synthetic materials like rubber to prevent slipping and all that. But back then in the past, it's all wood, so you might not have the best grip. And Japanese style of slippers like the Setta or the Zori or the guitar do not have a left and right side. The hanao, the straps that you slip your feet through is usually in the middle. So if you have the tendency to wear off your heels to one side based on your posture, you can actually swap these slippers like left and right, so to even out the wear. So basically, yeah, that's the setar. And then I got a pair of sneakers. Yeah, my own Reebok, the pump reissue sneakers, the Chinese New Year version. Not this year, but a couple of years back that I've been using for a while. So yeah, what happens if you put these two together? The Japanese traditional footwear, the setar, and a sneaker, you get this very awesome design, the Unda slippers. So yeah, the concept behind this is this is how it looks like. The concept behind this is the designer, this very young, awesome Japanese designer, wanted to put comfort and design and modern inspiration based off a traditional Setta design. So he combines it, Setta and a sneaker. So it's a a sitar and a sneaker. That's what it is. So yeah, it's called the Unda. What is it? I don't really have the name here with me. Um, no, never mind. Yeah, it's called the Undar slipper or the sitar. So on the top here, the designer retains the traditional like a woven fabric, and then the haneo is made of fabric with a little bit of cushioning in the middle, and on the bottom he added like a mid layer. I think it's foam. I'm not sure what kind of foam, and then there's a little air cushion. Kind of reminds me of the Nike, Air Max shoes. So yeah, this top woven fabric is very soft, and then you have the middle cushion, which is made of like a much softer material than wood, and then you have a grippy on the sole. That's basically what this design comes from, and the bottom are these little studs. Basically, these are like Japanese traditional design. They're called the bishamon turtle shell design. That has been around for a very long time. It used to be on like Japanese motif clothing and maybe even on samurai armor. So he took the inspiration there and put it on the bottom of the slippers. So on the little tag here, there's a little tag that says Unda, and then it's made in Japan. And I think the company that makes it is called Goyemon, if I'm not wrong. I'm not sure if I pronounced it correctly. They do have a shop down in Tokyo, in Shibuya. You have to find it. Put it on the link, Goyemon Tokyo. I know about this design for a while, but I just couldn't get my hands on it because when it first came out, it was through a crowdfunding project, and it was so overwhelming that it was sold out instantly. So the very, very first design that came out is basically exactly like this, but with the black haneo straps or with the white straps, and then the bottom, it's not really a three-tone, but more like a two-tone. So over the years, they have a lot of collaborations they've done with other designs. Like they have done collaborations with I don't know, Bathing Ape with camel design. They have used Koduro fabric, and then they have a bunch of other collaborations with other Japanese like clothing label. So if you go down to the shop in Tokyo, I think it's in Shibuya, they have a whole bunch of like designs there. I'm not sure they do whether they have them in stock, but these are always out of stock. And basically they come in three sizes: small, medium, and large. There's no left and right side, so you can swap it around as and when you can to even out the wear. So the idea behind not the idea, the way to wear Japanese traditional slippers like that is you're not supposed to have your whole feet in and the base of the footwear coming out. You're supposed to hang your feet slightly outside of these footwear. That's considered a kind of like a beauty or like a fashionable statement or fashion statement back then in the olden days, that has been brought over to even modern days. These modern day fashion statement as well. So I got myself a medium. Usually my feet size is 26.5, so I got the medium. So my heel slightly hangs maybe a little bit off, maybe 1 centimeter or maybe less, a little bit off from the back of the footwear. You're not supposed to slide all the way in. You sort of hang a little bit. So yeah, if preserving the Japanese way to wear the footwear, that's how I want to portray myself as well. So yeah, and then a lot of these are usually worn in summer. So most people wear this without socks, but I personally am a little bit I don't like my footprints to be on the footwear that I wear. Even for my Birkenstock sandals as well, I usually wear socks with open footwear as well, because it's just the way I do it. But most people would not wear it with socks because it's really so hot in summer. So who else want to wear socks with it? So if you want to wear a pair of like a tabi socks with this the sandal, you probably look a lot better. But besides the tabi socks, it's the material. Depends on what kind of material you use. It actually absorbs all the sweat and moisture from your feet, and you can wash this instead of dirtying the footwear itself with your sweat and whatnot. And you can't really wash this, so I would rather sacrifice the socks than to leave my footprint onto the footwear. So you can't just wear any socks with this footwear. You have to have a socks with an open toe design, which is where these tubby socks comes in. You can probably pick this up anywhere in Japan. I got it from Tabio, which is a very very famous socks maker here in Japan. And you can buy these in like short ankle version, long versions, and they have a bunch of colors available for these. I got white and I got black, and I got a bunch of these socks. These are brand new ones. They're not expensive. I think they're like $7 or $5 for a pair. No, this one's slightly a little bit more expensive. This is like 1,320 yen for this pair with tax, so it's about $13 for this, but given the exchange rate now, if you're in Japan, pick up one of these, because these usually do not go for that cheap. And yeah, that comes with a little tag here, because this is brand new. I didn't got it off the shop because it was sold out. I missed it like so many times, so I got it online from somewhere else, but it's brand new, have not been worn. The tag is still there. Very beautiful, what is it, ukiyo-e, Japanese historical, what is that, art inspired tag, showing, like porter, folks back then who carry, help people carry their bags around, wearing these modern day sandals. Yeah, it's very cool. It's very light. It's not heavy. There's a pair, and the bottom, I think it's made of non-slip rubber, if I'm not wrong. So yep, it's a pair. Lightweight. I've tried this on walking around with these on and walking around the house. They weigh almost next to nothing. Very comfortable, very soft. Can't wait to wear this out, because now it's summer, it's so hot. But these don't really come cheap. They're like, I don't know, about $200 or $100. Can't remember how much I got them for, but I think they're about like 200, about Niman yen, about there. So for a pair of designer sandals or slippers, it's slightly on the pricey side. But I saw a bunch of stuff online, so I didn't really pay it out of my own pocket. $200 for a pair of slippers is definitely expensive, but for very unique fashion statement, I don't think you can get these anywhere outside Japan. You can only get this in Japan. So if you're in Japan, I highly suggest you go down to the stores in Tokyo, goyemon. Once again, I put up a link. Do check it out. If you're in a like a hot summer countries like Singapore, Malaysia, Philippines, or maybe anywhere else in the world, I think it's very cool to wear one of these slippers, because no one else will be wearing the same thing as you. But just you have to bear in mind that these are very very popular items. They tend to go really fast. So yeah, sometimes you might have a design that you want, but they might not have the size. So if everything fits in together, you might want to get this very very cool Unda Setta slippers, or you can pay slightly a little bit less, about $100 on, and get a traditional one that is made of wood. I'm not sure what kind of wood it is. They have next to no cushioning on top. It's just some very very cool Japanese traditional design. And I'm not sure about these, but the traditional ones, because they are made in such a way that if you break the haneo, the straps, it's tied to the bottom here, and it's kind of like there are like nails and attachment points, so you can actually change these out if you break these, and then if the sole wears out, I think they can just pry it off and put on a new piece of rubber sole for you. So that's the good thing about the traditional slippers. But you can just have a pair of slippers and wear it for a very very long time, because wear and tear parts you can change them. But for these high-end designer slippers, I'm not really sure if you can change the straps if they break, or if you can resole it. We'll just have to see in the future after I start using them. But I'm not gonna wear this like almost every day. I rotate my footwear every now and then. The last thing you want is to wear this out and it starts raining, and then you get your footwear all wet, and then if you don't dry it properly, you might get mold, you might get stains, and that kind of would degrade the fabric, the footwear even more. So definitely not kind of footwear for the rain, because after all, this is made of fabric, woven fabric, and I think because it's soft, there might be some form of maybe cushioning on the inside, foam or something that may absorb the water. So yeah, make sure it's hot, dry weather when you're wearing these. You can pair them with the socks if you want. So I also have a pair of a very, very old wooden guitar that has been wearing that have been wearing it for a very, very long time. Don't seem to be able to find it in a house. It's those really, really old wooden ones with two stick, like teeth at the bottom. I like that particular guitar because it's the original, it's the oldest, it's the most original one. But the only thing is I didn't add any like rubber anti-slip mats to the teeth. So wearing a pure wooden clog around town that offers next to nothing in terms of cushioning. Number one, it helps your feet to be, it strengthens your feet in the long run because there's no cushioning. So it may not be the most comfortable, for the first few hours, but if you can get used to it, yeah, it does strengthen your feet because there's absolutely no cushioning. And number two, it's very, very dangerous to wear it in downtown Tokyo because number one, the bottom, the teeth is just pure wood. There's no grip, nothing. So if you roll on a very slippery surface, chances that you will definitely fall, and you may not be able to run fast in that kind of wooden clogs, wooden what is that, guitar. And then some folks in Japan, especially what is that, professional athletes, in order to train their calf muscles, they actually wear the Japanese traditional guitar with one tooth. They call it the tengu guitar. There's a long one tooth that allows you to strengthen your leg muscles, of course, but also helps you to balance your body on two long teeth only. So folks that can walk around and run around with those, they are way above everyone else because they have absolute control over their what is that, weight distribution on their body. So other than that, yeah, men's Japanese traditional footwear tends to be a little bit bland compared to the Japanese one. So if you have a female partner or friend, or somebody that you can bring around in Japan, yeah, you go check out the ladies one. They are so fanciful, so beautiful. So yeah, well, the ladies, yeah, they tend to have more variations than the men's in terms of footwear. So usually we get all the very bland ones. So that's where these awesome ones comes in. So yeah, it's about like 18 minutes into the video. I hope you guys are doing great wherever you are checking in. Thank you so much once again for checking out my videos. I would wear this and then probably do an update on how is it, but it's just footwear. There's not really a lot of update. It's just wear and tear on the footwear. So yeah, thank you once again for checking out my videos. I'll see you guys in future videos. Take care and bye.